An attractiveness alert. Robin just stopped what they were thinking about for a moment and found themselves staring at James Lynn. She has a crush on James. Guys, it's finally here. We are on the Peach generation of My Not So Berry challenge with none other than currently sleeping at, wow, pre-10 p.m. beds on a Sunday night. Gotta respect this family. Although not Blossom, she do just be vibing awake. But you've got to respect how, you know, dedicated this family are to the craft that they're all doing, because they've got a nice early night on a Sunday. And I am actually excited because it means we'll be starting Robin's journey on the start of a brand new week. Monday morning, first day of high school, and Pop is running away. Pop, seriously, babes? You doing this to me just as I start? Is this actually happening? Okay. So Coral's journey in my head as the lead character is over. Obviously, he's still going to be a huge part of the series. He's also probably one of my favorite Sims in a long time. And not just because he's so freaking attractive, but because he was a lot of fun to play. I just really liked his character. And there is still a few little bits I need to finish off with him. I do need to finish off his wellness skill, getting it to level 10 before technically I finish that generation. But it's at level 9 and he can do that. It's a nice old age thing. So I felt like it was time to move over to Robin as lead. But what do we have to do for Peach Gen? Let's just go ahead and remind ourselves real quick before we kick things off. So as a reminder, this entire challenge, the Not So Berry, is the creation of none other than Kayla, who you may know as Little Simsy. She created this challenge and it has been a lot of fun to play through. It's actually reignited my love for The Sims in a big way because I have a very small attention span and I need constant, you know, new stuff happening in order to stay engaged with the game. And this has been honestly, a really great way for me to keep interested in The Sims. So if you are like me and you kind of want something to keep you interested in The Sims, I fully recommend this. And I will just drop a link to this in the comments below as well, or the description. I've not decided yet. And we are on Generation 8, gang. Literally Generation 8. That means there are only 2 generations left, which is wild. Honestly, I can't believe we are so close to the end. What does Generation 8 have in store for us? So your mother always taught you to follow your dreams, which makes total sense because Mahina, although she's feeling sad right now because Pop has run away, is an actress. She's a very creative Sim. And she's also, I get the vibe she's quite a laid back kind of Sim, although she does get quite anxious about things. But in terms of like following your dreams and just doing whatever appeals to you, she's always felt that way. She felt that way when she lived in Saladi and she's like, I want to be an actress. I'm just going to go to Hollywood and see if I make it. So she's always followed her dreams and very much instilled that in her children, who are of course Robin, and her little brother Kai, who is looking very adorable in bed right now. Let's just like look at the little unicorn. Very cute. And the way the Not So Berry works is a lot of them are kind of referring to like, you know, they're using she, her. So they're kind of assuming that it's going down a female generation. Obviously we haven't done that. We've mixed in Coral in there as well. But I think this works for both as well because Coral also followed his dreams. You know, he did the business career because it was the right thing to do to try and earn money initially. But when he got to a certain point, he's like, I can't do this anymore. I want to write. So I would say he's also taught them to follow their dreams by quitting his mundane job to follow his dreams of becoming a successful author, which he totally nailed. He's incredibly talented at writing, has 3 bestsellers, and his Cursed Children series is like my most successful book series on The Sims ever. But Robin always wanted to be a detective, but also really likes making people laugh. She also really wants to be a comedian. Well, dang it, you can do both. Detective by day, comedian by night. You can do anything you set your mind to. So our traits, of which we already have these 2, is lazy, goofball, and foodie. Foodie I'm going to add as she gets a little bit older. Aspiration is jokestar, which I've added, and career is detective. Right now we're a teenager, so don't need to worry too much about that yet, but it is coming soon. And the rules are we must marry a co-worker. We must play an instrument, which is great because we're already playing the violin. We must master the gourmet cooking skill and the comedy skills. Now, gourmet cooking you only unlock after you've been doing the cooking skill for a while. So I will start her practicing her cooking from a young age. Maybe since, you know, mum is an actress, dad is always on his PC writing. She's like, what can I do to help out my parents? They're so amazing, so lovely. I will like take a big step and help them out a bunch with the cooking, which is really nice. Also something I used to do when I was younger too. We must master the detective career and also live in a different world to the one that we were raised in, which I am quite excited about because we're thinking currently we're going to be like a little detective in a small village in England. It's going to be a little bit hot fuzz and I think it could be really fun. So right now everyone is sleeping except Mahina. She's up because she's worried about Pop. So what I'm going to do is post an alert about Pop because Pop is missing. And then I'm going to send her back to bed because she actually has a gig tomorrow and I don't want her to be too sleepy for her gig. Robin is also worried about Pop. Oh no. And we've got a sore throat. Okay, a good cure for sickness in The Sims is grabbing yourself a little glass of water and then grabbing some sleep. I don't want you to be sick for your first week of high school. And I also don't want you to be sick for your first ever episode. So as a reminder, here is how Robin looks. Currently, very much just kind of sort of replicating her child appearance. Oh, she farts so much. I don't think I've ever had a sim that farts as much as Robin does. Oh, and we're a little bit sneezy as well. Okay, that's not ideal. But yeah, I've just basically tried to take her child appearance and level it up to being a teen appearance. But I do kind of foresee tweaking her appearance, having a little bit of fun with her as a teenager over time as well. Like, will she be a bit of a tomboy? Maybe she will. Will she maybe like cut her hair, have some piercings? I don't know what kind of look to go for her yet. And I kind of would love you guys to suggest what kind of vibes you're getting from her as I play it in today's episode. So let me know what kind of tweaks you would like me to do to her appearance. You can have a tiny nap just to try and get rid of, what have you got, like stumpy flu or something? Please don't have stumpy flu. But then why don't you go ahead and grab some breakfast and get ready for your first day of school. And in fact, this is why everyone's farting. Somebody's cooked franks and beans. No. That's gonna make everybody sick. So why don't we serve breakfast for everyone and try and make some eggs and toast? Because it'll boost up her cooking skills so I can unlock gourmet cooking for her. She did cook a lot as a child, by the way, because I had this little cook set. So we're already like primed and ready to be little chefs. We've practiced it. I actually had a cooking set like this when I was a kid as well. So I'm kind of like, it's nice. I'm replicating a bunch of stuff. I'd actually quite like to make her a bit of a tomboy because I was a tomboy as a kid as well. So it'd be fun to kind of, you know, mirror that too. I am gonna just, can we clean this up? I hate when my Sims just fart everywhere. It really annoys me. So please clean up all the things. And if you're wondering why, despite being happy, we're having a bit of a sad moment here with Coral. One, he's having an emotional meltdown because of his celebrity status. He unfortunately got that quirk. But also, in the last episode, we lost somebody from the family tree. So if I go to the family tree here, we of course have Clem as our mum. She's a mob boss. Yep. And we had our dad, little Keenan Fires, little adorable Egypt, who unfortunately died. He did die of old age, which, you know, is really, really nice. Unlike Lila, who died of embarrassment. But it now leaves our mum living on her own. You know, Coral and his mum have always had an interesting relationship. She's always been a very, like, morally grey character. And Coral is very much the opposite of that. So he always found it very difficult to get on with her. They clashed a lot as, like, when he was a child, because she wasn't the best mom. She did make it up to him when she got older. But I think despite the fact that they don't always see eye to eye, he definitely strikes me as the kind of person that would never, ever let family like struggle or suffer on their own. So I think he would move her into the house and look after her. Like, she's an old woman on her own. And I just think he is a good person. He would definitely, despite the fact that his mum can be a lot, he would move her in to make sure that she's not alone and to keep an eye on her as she is elderly now. So I am going to be moving Clem back into the house. I'm going to make her a little orange room because she was my orange Gen Sim. And if you watch my every room a different color challenge, you will realize I've really struggled with orange. And yet here I am again, having to decorate a whole orange room and make it like elderly appropriate. So yeah, this is a whole thing. There we go. One very, very orange themed room for mom. Hopefully she appreciates this. I mean, it is just about as orange as you can get. Look, I'm a good son. I put a little boat in there to remind her of Solani. And then it's time to invite mom over. Ask if she wants to move in and hope that she doesn't rub off too much on Robin. Because Robin is a teenager. And I think Robin might have to miss her first day of school. Like, she's not looking good. And she's got an upset tummy as well. Oh my gosh. Are you nervous about your first day? Is that what this is about? Is it actually because you're scared to go into school? She's asking for some advice. My face is a mess. I can't go anywhere looking like this. What can I do? What is wrong with your face? Is that shade at my skin overlay? Is that what this is? She does think her face is a mess though. I don't know. I don't know how to like make her feel better. Why don't you freshen yourself up before you go in? High school's scary. It is very scary. And in my head, like, I don't know, she's such like a young Sim. She's still dressed in her little dungarees and stuff. She's very, okay. I need to uninstall that part of Slice of Life. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's way too much for me. Right now, she still looks very young, but I think when she gets into high school, she's already nervous. Maybe she'll start trying to look grown quite quickly. And this seems like quite a heated conversation. I'm sure Mahina isn't over the moon about her mother-in-law moving in. It was nice to get out of the house today. I'm glad I decided to get out. Okay, that makes me even more worried about moving in the mother-in-law. I can't just leave Clem all on her own, even if she is an evil, glutton, self-assured boss at mob wives. She's so old now that I doubt anyone will still come and try and kill her. Plus that guy with the no name, no face. No, he did have a face. No name, no spouse, no house, no home. I think he was the last person who tried to get her, but she managed to escape him and outlive him. So, and I don't know how many days she's got left in her life, but you know, it hopefully won't be for too long. This could cause the end of my marriage. I'm just saying. Oh, and August has come around with some, oh wow, is that lobster? August, that's so sweet of you. Okay, so here is Clem. We are gonna ask to join household. We will get some cats out of this, by the way. Mum, you can't live on your own. You're too old. If you fell, there'll be no one in the house, like, to take care of you. I think you should move in. She doesn't look that impressed, but okay. And so it's gonna be Clem, and then we've got Snap, and we've got Crackle. Snap and Crackle are back in the... Oh, no. There's too many of them. There's too many of them. Pop technically isn't around right now. Oh my gosh, what do I do? I can't just leave the pets on their own. I might have to cheat move them in that way instead, but as soon as I go into cast, it's gonna get rid of them. Okay, Mum, this will happen. It will happen. Give me some time to work some stuff out, okay? Awkwardly, the only way to move Clem in would technically be moving someone out. Moving Mahina out. No, no. We will not be doing that. I guess I could add her as a roommate. Would that bring the pets over too? I don't know. Choose a roommate. She is played, so I don't think it'll work. Oh no, I can. Maybe I can move her in this way instead. Pop has returned home as well. Great. Can I assign this bed to her? Okay, we've moved her in this way. I don't know what that means about the pets personally, but it is a way to have Clem live in the household. And that's okay for now. If anything happens to Clem, we'll obviously take the cats in. They did live here first. They are bred from us. And I am just on the side with Coral. I'm gonna get him to write this book of life. I feel like I've never really had this before, so I've never done it. So I kind of want to know what it's all about. And it feels worth to me. It feels worth doing. And Coral has mastered the parenting skill. You smart little googie. I don't quite know how when we're teaching him to talk while he's got a full diaper, but okay. Oh, and Robin is inviting over classmate Trey. Okay. Inviting a friendo home from school. That's awesome. Is this Trey? Wait, did we know you as a child or not? Because we had some friends as children, but I don't know if they're all still kids. Because like Rodney's still a kid and Carly. Wait, James is a teenager as well. Yeah, I think James and Trey and maybe Christy. No, James and Trey have aged up at the same time. So she's kept some of her friends and she seems to invite around like guy friends more. So like, oh, thank you for doing our garden because it is meant to be perfectly maintained and I totally forgot about it. That's very appreciative. And she immediately goes in to go and play with Kai. That's so cute. Oh, look at this cute sister and brother time. Love that. Very adorable. So I'm gonna get her to invite over James as well. And then all three of us can kind of hang out and do our group project together. It's like a little winter's heat wave as well. It's actually sunny and warm. So I think maybe we do it in the garden. And honestly, Trey, it's such a helpful sim. What the hell? Just doing a whole garden for us. Thank you. That's so nice. So these guys are all working on, oh, it's a rocket science project. It always reminds me of Saffron. Whenever anyone does anything with rockets, I'm like, did you know that your, wait, what would she be? Your great grandmother actually went to another planet. She actually flew to another planet. You are recreating the rocket that she flew on as a school project, which is very cool. And these are her childhood friends. So we've got Trey, who's quite jock-ish looking. And then we've got James, who was always like so Sag as a child. Sag James is here. I'm gonna go ahead and just CC them up because I just like, it feels weird when she's got loads of CC on and nobody else does. So let's go ahead and do those real quick. Okay, so here's James. I tried to keep him like somewhat similar with the heart and stuff and his hair color and eye color. He is a green fiend, recycled disciple. He's a joke star as well. Okay. He's the one that, if you remember, doesn't like EDM. He's very into his environmental stuff though. That's cute. And then we've got Trey Brown, who actually is a naturally attractive, randomly occurring NPC. I don't know how I'm still... Usually at this point in the game, when you're on like this gen, people stop being naturally attractive. They just like, the townies enter like bizarro territory, but we still have random bangers. Like literally, this guy's hot. I think he's an attractive sim. He's also good, and he has the green fiend trait. So you can tell these are all Zoomers because they all care about the environment, which is so nice. I love it. Actually looks good with a shaved head, but he had quite long hair slicked back. So I'm either going to keep his hair long and slicked back, kind of like that sort of thing, or that first style where it all dropped forwards was actually really nice as well. And we've not had any sim have this hair since, oh, what was the name of there was a really sweet sim that was friends with, was it Lila or Lila's mom that had this hair? Was it Ash's friend? No, was it? Maybe it was. And then he's kind of got a jockey appearance, so I'm going to keep that. And because he's like jockey, I kind of like this idea that he's like constantly trying to encourage Robin to join sports, but she has a lazy trait. So I feel like she's like, yeah, sure. Unless it's like something I can do from being sat on my couch, I'm not joining in. So she actually has like an interesting little group of friendos already. I'm looking forward to like if she stays friends with them, making them look older, giving them different hairstyles, maybe they change their looks out, maybe they get little beards and whatnot. And there we go. Everyone is CC'd up now. They all look a little bit more like they work together and it's not like one person with loads of clay hair. So she's a good little kid with her little friends doing her little school projects. Kai has been learning to talk today, so he's sleepy. He's grabbing himself a little bit of shut-eye. And Mahina is currently working a gig, which I think she's going to get a promotion from. She's a pirate today, which is kind of ironic because we've invited a pirate into the household and we've kind of also just like been like, I'm inviting Clem to live with us, but Blossom, kind of your responsibility. You're going to be the one sort of looking after her because she's in your half of the house. And Mahina has also gone up a star level because she did lose that. She's got some more followers on Instagram. And has she got a promotion? What, you didn't get a promotion? Are you kidding me? How did you not get a promotion today? What? Let me get you a new gig. And oh my gosh, Jacob, you just need to leave us alone, babes. You just do. Oh my gosh, Jacob, no! Ooh! An attractiveness alert. Robin just stopped what they were thinking about for a moment and found themselves staring at James Lynn. She has a crush on James. What? Perceived as extremely attractive. Oh my gosh. The teen hormones are all zooming in and she's got a crush on James. Now, I haven't forgotten the fact that she's got to marry a coworker one day. And honestly, James seems like a bit of an eco-warrior. I don't know if the police would be the right job for him. That doesn't mean that if she wants to, like, you know, date and stuff as a teenager, we don't have to marry them. They could just be some early date material. So I think that's nice. She's got her very first crush. Oh my God, Jacob, you just invited us 3 times. Pick up the hint on the first time. It should not take me 3 times for this. And I think Coral feels bad about inviting his mom over and then making her live at Blossom's side. So he's like cleaning her house for her. So I'm going to get her to... Where did the glasses just come from? She just whipped out a pair of glasses from somewhere. Did he say that he liked glasses or something? I don't know. She's jumped the gun on me with that. If a sim that my sim likes says, oh, I like glasses, or oh, I like tattoos, I'm like, say no more. But I thought since we need to improve our like, you know, funniness, we need to get our comedy up. I would try some flirtatious jokes, just kind of see how they go. I kind of feel bad for Trey because he's kind of third wheeling at this point. He's like, oh, okay, this is... this is happening. I meant to be hanging out. Oh, okay. It seems like it's just the James and Robin show. Honestly, I kind of feel like she's lost because Trey is definitely the more attractive sim, like 100%. But the heart wants what the heart wants. And we've acquired the comedy skill and it's immediate. Oh my gosh. You third wheeled him so hard. Oh no, they're both leaving. It's 8:30 to be fair. Their favorite series is about to go home. Thanks for spending time with me. See you later. And then Trey was, this is great, but I think it's time for me to go. Poor Trey. It's fine. They're not dating yet. We're just doing some innocent flirtations and we actually don't even have any romance. So it's fine. And is there like a channel you can watch that increases your comedy? You can. Why don't you watch some comedy? So this is improving her comedy skill. She's watching comedians with Mahina, both of them having a good laugh watching the comedy channel. Both of them sick. Again, how ill? Sore throat from the weather. Oh, okay. It's because it's cold. But yeah, this isn't going to increase their comedy skill, which is great. Maybe there's a comedy show they always tune into like at 9 p.m. at nighttime. And Mahina and Robin always try and watch it together. It's like some funny late night show. Coral thought he was going to get away with an early night, but he was not because I need to get you practicing your yoga and need you to get this to level 10. And we are about to wake up as well to a hungry toddler. So why don't we cook a little late night snack for us all? Let's just make some cheese. Oh! Special glasses from Condition. Everything looks so much better now. It's from Slice of Life. So she's either got glasses because she is like near or long-sighted. She had them on watching TV, which is the same as what I have to do. So she's probably short-sighted, or it's to try and cure a condition that she has with her eyes. It might be like a temporarily thing because sometimes you have to wear them to like correct one of your eyes that might not be focusing properly or that kind of thing. I'm not sure what it is yet, so I'll see if she keeps them on or whether they go. So here we go. We just full on cooked a cheese. I think that's really impressive. Kai, come and just eat a whole cheese. You're gonna have wild nightmares after this, I swear to God. I wonder if it does that. I'm gonna see if you eat cheese before bed, you get nightmares, because that's what's meant to happen, right? And over time, I'm gonna make her room more grown up. But right now, like, she's only just a teenager. Although she does have a first crush. I sort of feel like her room will start changing and becoming more grown. And oh my gosh, look at this. I just checked in on Kai. Oh my gosh, he's gonna age up. He ages up today. I just checked it on Kai, and Kai has allergies. The sim is allergic to pollen, which makes spring and summer their enemy. They also get really stuffy at nighttime. That's from Slice of Life too. That is the first ever sim I've had with allergies, which explained why he was like he was quite a sickly child. So it doesn't surprise me that he's also got allergies on top of that. We need to do a little birthday, I think. Forget making a cheese wheel. We need to actually make a cake. And Clem is sleeping over. Also, look how many cameras she's stolen and placed in her room since she moved in. 1, 2, 3. 3 stolen cameras. I genuinely don't even... Wait, she stole that? I didn't put that there either. She stole that too. Oh my gosh, Clem. How have you stolen this much stuff already? You've only just moved in here. Wow, mother. Oh my gosh, no freaking way. Wow. Okay, Clem is gone, guys. I thought moving you in would be a great way to spend time with your grandchildren, but it turns out I was just making sure your last few days weren't lonely. I am so glad I moved her in now. Oh my gosh. Imagine if I hadn't. She would just be all alone. Look, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm shocked, but... Oh no, they are sad. Okay, fair enough. Maybe the cameras were a departing gift. I don't know. You could open a whole camera shop at this point. But that is the end of Clem. That's 2 generations ahead of Peach. Because, of course, we had Pink. And then we had Orange. And we've lost Clem, whose heart and hair combo is not working. And who also seems to have got, I don't know, some kind of grill in her teeth. Why are her teeth doing that? I do not know. But there goes Clem, guys. Poor, wonderful Clem. Who I actually had a lot of fun playing. Can I just say that? I had a lot of fun with Clem. Bye, Clem. Okay, I can't even tell you how glad I am I moved her in. I am so glad. And Clem has died, and the portion of their household funds has been given to their children. Oh my God, Jacob, now is not the time. Wait, do I get funds? Did we just get money? Did money come into our household? I don't feel like it did. But we should have inherited her money. And all the cameras she stole disappeared. Everything that she stole disappeared. Oh my gosh. Well, you can't deny she went out with a bang by one last way of making me smile, which was stealing all that stuff. And then her orange room will live on, even if she is now gone. And that's it, guys. That is the end of Clem. She was definitely a bit of a controversial character, not always the easiest character to like, but I had a lot of fun playing with her, and I'm gonna miss her a lot. And I'm gonna add the birthday candles to this cake here. All ready for when everyone don't you dare take a slice of my cake, Grim. All ready from when everyone gets home from school. By everyone, I just mean Robin. So that we can do little Kai's birthday. But I am going to save that for the next episode. So let me know what you thought of your first episode with Robin. She's had a very rough start to teenhood, but she's got some friends with her along the way. I will try and make them be a bit more friendly in the next episode. And she also has her first crush as well. So yeah, let me know what you think of her new friendos as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys in another one. Bye.